What if Ned Stark had told King Robert the truth about Joffrey's parentage before it was too late? One moment of honesty, one act of courage. Could it have changed everything? Today, we explore a timeline where duty beats hesitation, and the Game of Thrones takes an entirely different turn. Ned Stark doesn't hesitate. He sits with Robert Baratheon, not as the king's hand, but as his closest friend and ally. He tells him the truth. Joffrey is not his son. The Baratheon line has been broken. Robert, same as Tywin, always had a lingering thought in the back of his mind, pushing him to believe the rumors were true. He finally accepted the deception to be true. The Book of Lineages, the golden hair of the royal children, the brown-haired bastards scattered throughout the city. It all fits. He had seen it in Cersei's eyes, felt it in Joffrey's contempt. Now, there's no denying it. Robert immediately confronts Cersei. He doesn't give her time to escape. Cersei and her children are imprisoned. Jaime and Tyrion flee across the narrow sea. When Tywin Lannister receives word of Cersei's disgrace, the children's imprisonment, and Jaime's uncertain fate, he faces a legacy-ending dilemma. He can deny them, disown the children who tainted Lannister honor, or he can act in their defense, not as a father, but as a lion protecting the pride. Tywin chooses the latter, but on his terms. Jaime and Tyrion vanish across the narrow sea. The Lannister hold on the throne is shattered. The Red Keep trembles under the weight of scandal. But this isn't victory. This is only the beginning. Tywin doesn't rage. He doesn't mourn. He calculates. He sends envoys to King's Landing, bearing two things: gold and terms. He offers full compliance. Cersei and her children will renounce all claims. Their titles stripped, their lives spared. They will be returned to Casterly Rock, to live in shame, in silence, under watch, forever. In return, the crown receives what it needs most: Lannister gold. Enough to pay debts, calm the court, and buy peace. To Robert, it's a clean ending. To Ned, a compromise. And to Tywin, it's survival, secured through wealth, not war. The game resets. Robert remains king. Ned Stark is named Warden of the North once again. His honor no longer a liability, but a shield. Littlefinger and Varys scheme in the shadows. But this time, their whispers fall on deaf ears. There is no Red Wedding. No War of the Five Kings, yet. Only a cold, silent war, waiting to erupt. The Starks hold the capital. The Lannisters, disgraced but not defeated, fortify the west. Patient, watchful. Robb Stark never marches south. Catelyn never dies. Stannis claims Dragonstone. Renly gathers power in the Reach. But no wildfire is lit, and across the narrow sea, Daenerys waits. She watches Westeros from afar, her dragons growing her vision clear. But her purpose, uncertain. The throne isn't burning. It isn't hers to reclaim. One conversation, one truth, and everything changes. Except one thing. Winter is still coming. Is King Robert the best chance the realm has to deter the supernatural threat to the north? Will he still send assassins across the narrow sea to rid the world of Daenerys? Or will she arrive before they have the chance? Would Westeros have been saved or doomed in a different way? Tell us what you think in the comments, and subscribe for more Game of Thrones What If deep dives.